welcome to a Talk IT tutorial. So again, this is C++. What we're going to be doing is going to Lab 8 here. So Lab 8 extras. So we've built the whole application now, but it was quite simple. Let's think about adding some more complex features. So features that we can do, using a plane to slice the bunny, rotating the bunny the same as the cube, putting in a speed factor so we can actually control the speed, building an axis aligned bounding box. You get to see what that is in a sec. Building an object oriented bounding box, get to see what that is in a sec. Effectively differences, one's aligned to the axis, one isn't. An object orientated is used in collision detection. It's very useful to know. And then also there's creating textured faces for the cube, which sounds simple, but it's actually a little bit more complex. Again, this is more mathematical. You can download the full application from here if you want to have a go at the more mathematical side of things. So I'll open up the whole application for you. So as you can see, it's slightly larger, and as you can tell from what you're looking at, there's a lot more maths to go about it. So working out smallests, largests, covariants, vectors, yeah, it's all lots of fun mathematics. As you can see, I've put some things that can help you out with some links. Okay, so let's go ahead and run this application and show you what it does. So yes, I want to build it. So let's pull that down, make that somewhat larger. There you go, just so you can see it in a window. So this is the application. I'm going to zoom in so you can actually see a bit more. So first thing to note, that is not a full bunny, is it? So what we've done is actually created a pane that slices the bunny in half effectively. So as you can see, I just removed some of the bunny completely, and now the bunny will come back all the way. Okay, and then as before, we can control rotation, but this is rotation on the bunny itself. We can change what it looks like, so we've got points, we've got vertices, we've got faces. So I'll leave it points, controlling rotation on it. And as you can see, there's a box that's currently going around it. So this is what is the axis aligned bounding box. And as you can see, the box is keeping to the axis that we've set up. It's very square. It's not rotating at all in terms of sort of, except for what the bunny's doing. But if I now press 0 here, what you'll see is that the bounding box is now fitting to the bunny in sort of the closest possible shape that a cube can fit around the bunny. And then if I press K here, it'll actually start to speed up the rotation, which is something that we couldn't do previously. And then we can press Z, and we can have two rotations happening at the same time now. We can cut the bunny in half, like so, as it's spinning, and you'll see that it's only displaying what it needs to show. And then for the cube, we can do faces, vertices, edges, whatever we want. That's sort of the main features to the full application that you can build. Switch that back to 0. Because it's not doing the object-oriented bounding box, you've seen it's just sped up dramatically. That's because the object one, it requires a lot of mathematics, a lot of computation behind it. So now if I press K, you'll see that everything starts to really speed up. And then we can switch it to Y, Z, X, have a little mooch around at the bunny, and then maybe get rid of some of it, draw some of it back. There you go. That's sort of the full application. That's some of the stuff you can do. And then if I press that, you'll see that it's all sort of textured faces, You can see there's some specular highlighting going around that. All the stuff that you can mess with. Just press escape and end that now. I've shown you the features. It'd be too much to go into how to do everything. The mathematics behind it is actually quite complex. Obviously, if you've got a mathematical background, it will be a lot. Obviously, it would be really easy. But for someone who's looking just to do programming, it's quite mathematical. Hence why I've given it as sort of an extra that you can have a crack at, challenge yourself with, or maybe just copy the mathematics and then just have a crack at the coding. Anyway, thank you for listening. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you continue to